The Mariners lose game 4 in a pivotal loss. Yesterday was a pivotal win. This is a rough loss. 3-9 versus the Tigers. Hi, everyone. I'm Sam Edwards, the host here for Mariners Daily, the podcast for the thinking Mariners fan, where we can provide hopefully a little bit of more insight on what's going on the field. Today is a rough one. It was a rough watch. We were feeling pretty good. I was feeling great. Miller was doing his job. He was doing enough, and we just couldn't hold it up. So there's a couple key things I got to cover here today. Number one, the pitching, obviously, the bullpen, the offense, key players. We've talked about them before, key plays throughout the game. And then finally, the Blue Jays have moved on and they've beat the Yankees, and they await us if we can get there. All right, let's get into it. Game 4 recap. 3-9. It was lost in the 6th inning on a homer from Riley Green. Miller, like I said, Miller looked good. Miller looked good this game. He looked good enough. He was getting the job done, doing just enough. But it's the bullpen. It's the bullpen that's freaking scary, man. What's going on? We had Miller, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, technically 1 run because Spire was the one that let in that final run. And that first run was barely even Miller's fault because Rosarena took a really bad route on a Dylan Dingler, which what a name. My gosh. Dylan Dingler, the catcher for the Tigers, his double to score the Tigers' first run off Miller. So I wouldn't even, I'm not even giving Miller crap for that. I'm not. Spire came in and did not do his job. And this is the scary part here. Listen, we've talked about the offense. We've talked about it. And listen, if Miller was the one that blew up, then what are you gonna do? Maybe pull him sooner. You could blame it on the manager, on Wilson, but the bullpen, your key guys, Spire and Bizzardo, did not come through. They did not have it locked down, and we're not used to that at all. And that's the scary part here. You've got no choice but to trust them in game 5, but it's scary, man. It's scary. I wouldn't say I'm panicking, but I'm definitely stressed. I'm heavily stressed. Very stressed. Yeah, Miller, like I said, pitched well enough. Only 4 hits given up, 2 strikeouts for him. And Spire came in, only got 2 outs, sorry. 3 hits given up, 2 earned runs for him, 1 walk. Bizzardo comes in, pitches an inning, gives up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 strikeout. Spire Spire is very good versus lefties, and they did pull Austin Meadows for Jahmai Jones, who is very good versus lefties. He got a key double off Spire, and then they kept Spire in versus Green, which I get it. I get it. It's a lefty. I don't know, but Spire was clearly not feeling it that day, so maybe they should have pulled him earlier. But as we can see, it didn't matter anyways because Bizzardo was totally off. And listen, I don't think he was that bad. Yes, he hung a big slider. The slider was hung. The slider was hung multiple times, but especially on that Baez home run, that 2-run homer that he gave up. Hung that slider just as a little gift for Baez. Not what you want to see. Another double from Wenceel Perez off Bizzardo was a low sinker. Like he golfed that pitch. So I'm not hitting Bizzardo too hard. Yes, it was a hanger of a slider, but I don't think we are screwed or anything when it comes to Bizzardo. I think he's going to be okay. I'm not too worried about him. It's just a little scary. And I honestly think the Tigers just got on a roll. I think they got on a roll. They were stringing hits together and they were taking the luck that they were getting. There was another hit off Bizzardo down the line, another double that he was convinced was foul. It does look like it went over the third base bag. So I'm not going to argue that too hard, but it's tough. It's just tough. Things were not going our way, and that sucks to say. It sucks that it just I hate it. I can't stand it, and it sucks when you're losing and you're just like things just aren't going our way. Like that's it. Like yeah, man, frustrating. Spire and Bizardo. Spire needs to be better. He needs to be better, especially versus lefties, man. The Jones hit, whatever. What are you gonna do? But Greed, I know Green's a good hitter, but my gosh, Green homering off review, not great. And then they bring in Vargas, which by that point you're down a considerable amount. You're down by seven. Sorry, down 4 runs, 7-3. And obviously the Mariners could come back, but my goodness, are we having trouble with the Tigers bullpen? And as soon as they bring in a couple different pitchers, we start struggling. We get Mize out of the game early. 3 innings for him, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts for Mize. Good splitter for the most part. They bring in Tyler Holton, which we get 2 hits, 1 walk off him, 1 earned run. Finnegan comes in, which was the 1 earned run off Holton because Holton loads up the bases. So he technically didn't even give up that run, technically, but loaded the bases, no outs. We're looking, sorry, woof, we're looking nice. Robles comes up and they take out Holton, which, yeah, extremely smart move. Robles is so much better versus lefties than he is righties. You bring in Finnegan, who gets a double play and then another quick out. Mariners only score 1 run in that inning. That's really rough. And the fact that it was Robles that came up, maybe you go for a bunt. Listen, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's easy to say that now, but maybe you go for a bunt as soon as they bring in the righty. It's not like Robles has been an amazing hitter. I know he got a key double the game before, but like maybe you go for a bunt. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's easy to say now. Maybe I wouldn't have said that at the time. But double play, very key double play, game changing double play, you could say. Now the Mariners, though, I mean, the bullpen is a problem. It's definitely a serious problem. But either way, that's the hitting portion, a key out, and the pitching portion for the Tigers. Finnegan comes in 2 innings, 2 hits, giving up 1 earned run. Melton comes in 3 shutout innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and then Vest close out the game. Melton really shut us down. I mean, that was like a key turning point as well. We could not get anything going. Couldn't get anything going. Everything was getting shut down. And offensively, I will say, I mean, it was great to see Naylor. Great to see Naylor get some hits. I've been preaching it for this entire series. We need him to get going. He was 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored. He did his job. He did his job, and it was everybody else that didn't. We can't. We're just not. We're not stringing these hits together. We need this lineup to start communicating because one game you got Jorge Polanco hitting 2 home runs off Tarek Skubal. Tarek Skubal, to be fair. Another game you've only got Raleigh and Rodriguez doing stuff. Finally, today we do get a couple of hits. Like I said, Naylor is 3 for 4, 2 runs, but he's kind of the stud of the day. Rosarena was 1 for 5. Raleigh was 1 for 3 with a walk. Crawford was 1 for 5. Canzone got a key RBI single in the second inning to score Naylor. They pull him for Garver to face the lefty. That makes sense. Garver works a walk. He does a great at bat. Fallon pitches off. Did a great job. Did exactly what he's supposed to. And then Robles grounds into the double play in the fourth. I need something, man. I need a bigger hit right there. I need the bats to start communicating. We load up the bases with nobody out, and you only score a run. The run is a bare minimum. That's a sacrifice fly. That's a double play. That's bare minimum. You score 1 run. I need something more. Give me a bunt. Give me something. Give me a sacrifice fly, honestly. But yeah, the double play is rough. Really rough. The bats just could not get it going. We could get some guys on. Oh, look at me yawning. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Super frustrating. And then going into so today, obviously we don't have a game, traveling, going back home to Seattle. I would love, oh my gosh, I'd love for them to win it in Seattle. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. And listen, I feel okay about it. I feel okay, but it's also freaking Tarek Skubal coming back out, and he's gonna see our team again. And I know we've beat him a lot this year. We find a way to get it done, and I gotta see it happen again. We gotta keep fighting. And listen, those Polanco home runs, I don't think they're gonna be back. I think those were mistake pitches, and Tarek Skubal doesn't make too many mistake pitches. So we have to take advantage. We have to take advantage, stay locked in, and yeah, man. Maybe Garver gets a key hit. Maybe Suarez gets a key hit. We're gonna need somebody to get it done because Scooble's no joke. I could see Suarez maybe on a changeup possibly. He's seen the changeup pretty well this year. It feels like, and I've seen him get a lot of key hits with this against the changeup. So that's possible. It's possible. It's possible. I'm not saying it's doom and gloom, and I'm gonna break down tomorrow's game tomorrow morning. And I'm sorry this one's late. This is a late episode. I was having trouble with my Wi-Fi. Could not get it going, and then I finally got it fixed, and we're fine. We're back. Yeah, this was a tough game. This was a really tough game. Put us on our ass, and we gotta rebound. We gotta come back. Come back stronger than ever. Better than ever. Game 5 tomorrow, which I'm gonna break down fully, and then I'm probably also gonna give a deep dive on the Blue Jays because listen, if we win game 5, we're moving on to the Blue Jays because the Blue Jays just beat the Yankees. They won in 4 games, which was my prediction for this series, but we couldn't get it done. Blue Jays beat the Yankees in 4. They won yesterday 5-2 on a bullpen day. Yankees could only score 2 runs on a bullpen day. Dude, what is with these bullpens? Listen, I know they're good these days, but full bullpen day and the Blue Jays are a different that's a different breed because literally I don't think they had a guy go 2 innings. They didn't have one reliever go 2 full innings, just himself. They had 1 inning, 2/3 of an inning, one and 1/3 of an inning. It was they were changing it up the entire time, and the Yankees only scored 2 runs. Crazy. And the big story with the Blue Jays is their offense. I mean, they didn't have their star shortstop, Bo Bichette, in this series, and they still scored so many runs. And like I said, tomorrow I'm going to give a full breakdown, full in-depth breakdown of the Blue Jays to know what we could be walking into because obviously I don't record on Saturday or Sunday. So I want to make sure that I get this in, get down a full breakdown of the Blue Jays, whether it's tomorrow or Monday. I think if we did win, I think our game 1 would be Sunday to give some time for travel. I think that's how it would work. Game 1 would be Sunday. So I want to get a full breakdown of the Blue Jays. If we win, if we beat Tarek Skubal again, and we can do it. We've proved it before. Believe in this team. I believe in this offense. We have to get it going. We're fighters. We're going to keep fighting, and the Tigers are fighters too. So listen, this is a battle, and we got to get it done. Got to freaking get it done because I'm not going out in the division series. I can't do that. This team is too good for that. We're too good. We've got something here, and we can't lose to the freaking Detroit Tigers. Can't happen. We got to get it done, and we got to be nails. Got to be nails. Got to keep us in the game at all times and get those key home runs. Take advantage of those mistake pitches. Get those guys on base and score them in. That's the plan. Blue Jays are looking real good. Tigers are fighting back. We were up 3-0 going into the 5th. Miller was doing way better than he was supposed to. Gives up a couple of key hits, and Wilson wisely goes to the bullpen and brings in Spire, and Spire fades. And so does Bizardo. And that's the scary part. That's the scary part from last night's game. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to give you a preview of that game, what to look for with Scooble, all of that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening, even on the bad days. I really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on the last night's game and let me know what you think about facing Scooble again. Are we doom and gloom? Are we still optimistic? Does this team have the fight in them to go the distance? They have to. They have to. This is the big prove it moment. I mean, it was gonna come sooner rather than late, or it was gonna come eventually. So might as well have it now. Have it out now, because if we're not worthy, we're not worthy. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you back tomorrow. Have a good one.